In a football game, physics is used everywhere. The most used concept is momentum. We are also going to talk about collision and acceleration. Now, the definition of momentum is the quality of motion of a moving body measured as a product of its mass and velocity. Kicking is a really good example of momentum because you need to swing your leg all the way back and swing it forward in using the momentum of your leg to score. Now we're going to talk about a defensive lineman and an offensive lineman. The defensive lineman wants to tackle the QB, while the offensive lineman wants to stop that from happening. Now, he must use collision in order to stop that defensive lineman from tackling the QB. An instance of one moving object or person striking violently against another is the definition of collision. And down below is an example of a defensive lineman and an offensive lineman. Now we're going to talk about acceleration. Acceleration is used in many different aspects in football. Now, the definition is to increase the rate or speed of something. We're going to use the example of a quarterback. And the quarterback must accelerate his arm to throw the football and make a good pass. In physics, you must use this equation, A equals F over M, which F stands for force and M stands for mass. Now, we're going to use the concepts of momentum, collision, and acceleration. Now, we're going to have a 50-kilogram wide receiver that is faster than a 20-kilogram cornerback use his momentum to beat the cornerback. Later on in the game, the cornerback actually ends up catching the wide receiver, whether that is by tackling or grabbing his ankles. When the wide receiver gets grabbed or tackled, he's going to make a collision with the ground. Now that is how momentum, collision, and acceleration are used in a football game.